What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Surviving in Alabama. Today, I'm going to answer a question. So, I put out a video this morning about I hit 1,000 subscribers. That's amazing. Thank you again so much. I just don't even know what to say. Now, I am shooting for a lot more than that. I'd like to be up over 100,000 or maybe 300,000. But baby steps and one step at a time. And I also showed the lumber haul that I made. And so anyway, all that being said, I got a comment this morning on the video from this morning. Said that from Matthew, that said he lived in Dothan, and said that he was wanting to know if I could show more gardening tips. And so I know I can't please everybody, but I tell you what, now if you want a gardening tip, you came to the right spot, because I'm fixing to show you something that most people don't even know about. I mean, it's so great. I mean, it's just like, it's like stupid, duh. Why didn't I think of that? It's so simple. Okay. Now, when you get a pest, what do? So first of all, you got to identify what kind of pest it is. So if you walk out there and you check your garden and you see leaves snapped off or whatever, and so something's eating your plants. What is going on? Well, most people, and I don't know about most people. Let me take that back. Some people, I don't know about most, they just grab a spray and just start spraying, and they don't even know what they're spraying for. I've seen this firsthand. I actually went to a guy's house about, I think this was last year, maybe this time last year or so. And so he wanted a little bit of a garden advice, so I went over there to help. And so I'm following him along, and I'm not even saying a whole lot. I'm just kind of seeing what he's doing, because, you know, if I need to know what you're doing to even know how to help. So I'm just casually talking to him. He said, well, I hadn't checked the garden yet this morning, so let's go do that. So the first thing he did was he grabbed 2 or 3 bottles of different spray, and he just went to spraying. He like he's over there at his tomato plants, just a spraying all around. And then he grabbed another bottle and started spray. And I'm like, what are you doing? He said, well, my plants look bad. And I'm like, well, what are you spraying for? He said, well, they look bad, and they're something's eating on a little bit of it, and they're just not healthy. And I was like, well, why are you spraying if you don't even know? First of all, you don't know why your plant's not healthy, because you're just spraying because that's what somebody else told you to do. And then next of all, for your pest problem, you don't know what's eating your plant, so you're just spraying stuff and you don't even know you don't even have no idea what's going on. Okay, I'm through rambling, because I'm going to show you exactly the best tool to use, or one of the best tools to have if you have a garden. And it's the simplest thing. It's that. This is a black light. Turn it on. Can you see that? This can save your garden and never spray a single thing. You can actually get rid of hornworms that are eating your tomatoes with no chemicals at all. None. Now, I'm going to take you out there in just a little bit. It's trying to get dark. I'm going to take you out there, and we're going to look for some hornworms on my plants. But I'm not so sure we're going to find any. We might. I can't make a hornworm show up when I want it to. I can't do that. Let's see. About a week ago or so, I was out there checking, I just go through checking everything, shaking the tomatoes, watering them and all that, and I found 2 hornworms. But that was during the daytime, and usually you can't see them. I just happened to see them. And they were juveniles, they were small. So while I'm out there trimming the tomatoes, I just snipped them in half with the scissors and threw them out. And I should have gave them to the chickens, but I didn't think about it at the time. But so anyway, we're gonna go out there and we are gonna look for hornworms at night with this black light, and I'm gonna take y'all along and I'm gonna show you. Actually, I hope we don't find one because I don't want the problem myself. But if we do, I'm gonna show you how they just light up like glow. I mean, they just glow like some kind of chem light or something like that. They shine when you put a black light on them. So if, for instance, I can't find one, which is good, I don't want one, but if I can't find one, after this video, just Google it up, look at what a black light does to hornworms. And you'll see that I actually know what I'm talking about, that is the chemical-free way to help your tomato plants. And that's a good gardening tip, and Matt, that is for you. You do not need a chemical for everything. Now, I'm not anti-chemical, I'm not. But most years, I can go the whole season and not spray anything. On the occasion, I will check for worms in my corn, and sometimes I'll put some 7 dust on my corn, but for the most part, that's all I do. If I see something going out of control, I am certainly gonna spray them. But most of the time, if you just stay on top of it, you don't have to. So I'm gonna wait for dark, and then I'm gonna take you along. Before I get all the way in this video, please hit that subscribe button. I'm trying to grow this channel. I'm trying to show y'all good tips and some cool content, and trying to do all the things that to learning how to do things, and some fun too. So hit that subscribe button, like it, share it, send it to your friends. All right, let's go. Okay. It ain't all the way dark, but it's dark enough to, I'll be able to see them if they're there. Got my light. Let's go hornworm hunting. Okay. Now it's getting dark. It's about 10 after 8 o'clock at night. And now you see that right there? Well, I think that's a mayfly. You see that? Now what I'm doing is I'm shining all up around in here. Shining. Usually you'll see if they're on there. You'll see they like to get on the stalk, and they blend in because they look like the stalk. So shine around in here, shine around in here. Now see, if we see one, now what it's gonna do is gonna light up, because it see how that, well, I don't know if you can see that. It'll kind of glow, kind of like a chem light or something, glowworm. It just shows up. I mean, it just lights up, whole body. So if we see one, that's what it'll look like. All right, I'm gonna go on and continue to go around, and if I find one, I'll come back to you. Okay, I found one. So got my scissors. That's how I get them. I just snip them and throw them on the ground. But I found one, and so I can show you exactly that this works, and I do know what I'm talking about on that. So this is a good garden tip. So you want a garden tip, this is it. You ain't got to spray nothing, brother. All right, so let me show you. All right, now, can you see that lighting up? Can you see that right there? See how that just glows? Can you see that? There he is right there. Told you they like to get on the stalks. There we are. Let's see, he's moving. There he is. Let's see here. There he is right there. All right, I'm gonna get him and show him to you. All right, for instruction purposes, I did not snip him. I snipped the stem off so I could put it down on the ground so you can get a full look at how he glows. All right, there he is. All right, see that? Now watch. Look how he glows. He just glows. Look how that. See, he just lights up. Now that is how you find them. Thanks for coming along tonight. So, trying to answer a question. So, want a good garden tip? Something you're not going to see just anywhere? This is it. Black light. That's one of the best gardening tools you can have that nobody even thinks about and most people don't even know about. So, thanks for coming along. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. I'll see y'all next time. God bless.